Understanding the business. Okay, so why does the credit risk reporting application exist? So welcome back, good morning. It's now your second day as the new lead business system analyst. So yesterday you met your manager and your project team. Today you'll attend your first stakeholder meeting. So your goal is simple: ask right question, right? So understand the business before you understand the technology. This is one of the biggest mistakes new business analysts make. They immediately ask, what database are we using? Is it a microservice? What program? If you don't understand, I don't expect you to know this one. So if someone has already worked like a tester, if you are watching, you know what I'm talking about. So what programming language is application built with? Those are good questions, but not today, right? So today you focus one question: why does this application exist? Okay, so 9 a.m. a meeting with the credit risk team. So you walk into the meeting room. So already seated are Sarah Mitchell, senior manager; Emily Rodriguez, credit risk manager; Tom Wilson, product manager, product owner; David Chen, solution architect. Sarah smiles. Welcome to your first business meetings. She turns to Emily. Emily, can you explain to our new BSA with application? So why application is so important. So Emily's story. Emily begins. Imagine MEC has issued 1 million mortgage across Canada. Okay, so every customer promised to make monthly payments. Most customers pay on time, some pay late, a few stop paying altogether. So as a bank, we need to understand our risk every single day. She pauses. So if we don't know which mortgages are becoming risky, we cannot make informed business decisions. So this is one use case I'm talking, one scenario. Okay, so the business problem. Emily continues. Years ago, our analyst downloaded data from different systems. So one file came to the came from mortgage system, another came from the customer system, another came from the core banking platform. Then someone copied everything into Excel, someone else checked the numbers, someone built charts. Finally, a report was emailed to management. She laughs. It worked until we had millions of mortgage accounts. Right? So the challenge is Emily writes our problem on whiteboard. Okay. So let's say this is happening. Room, right? So problem one, reports takes too long to prepare. Imagine, right? So these are different, coming from different systems. Sometimes several hours, sometimes an entire day. Problem two, different system produce different numbers. Analysts spend valuable time investigating which number is correct. So problem number three, manual work introduce errors, right? One incorrect formula can change an executive report. So problem number four, management wants today information, not yesterday's, not last week's, because it take time to gather the data, right? Today's. So Sarah explained the goal. Sarah says this is why we are investing in the credit risk reporting platform. So instead of people creating report manually, we want technology to collect data, validate it, calculate risk, and present accurate information through dashboards and reports. So then she looks at you as a lead business system analyst. Your responsibility is to understand what business needs before our developers begin building. So this is your task. So your first questions, you begin asking questions. Who use this application? Let me highlight. Emily answer, risk analyst. So this is your end user. Risk analyst, your end user. Risk managers trends, review trends. Okay, so risk analyst and managers. Executives use dashboards to understand portfolio and health. Okay, so compliance team rely on it for regulatory reporting. So you write down each stakeholder. So there we have four executives and compliance team, right? So because every stakeholder has different needs, so four people here. So understanding the data and journey, right? So David essay. I will use solution architect as essay, joint discussion. He said the credit risk reporting application doesn't create mortgage data. Okay, so it receive mortgage data from other banking system. He draw this on whiteboard. So here mortgage or origination system. Now he's talking about the system, core banking system, customer information system, and integration layer. So these are different databases. Think about databases are something like that. I will show you. Okay, so databases will work with databases. Okay, so databases are where we store information. It's like your memory card. If you have a personal laptop, right? So you have a hard disk where your data is stored. If you have a phone, you have memory on your phone, right? When you buy, just put it. You don't need to be very technical to understand this concept. Even grade 5 can understand, right? When you buy your phone, you decide how much memory you will buy, right? The more memory, 256, 512, and 1 GB, something, right? So that's how a computer has also memory, right? The computer have hard disk 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, something like that. So in an enterprise application, it has a server. It's a larger computers need, right? So large server can store data. So we use databases to store. So different information we store in different databases. Okay, so that's one system I'm referring to, mortgage origination system. So there is application, we create mortgage application and we store mortgage data there. Okay, so next one, core banking system. Next one, customer information system. So integration layer mean we combine all three data. We get different data from different tables, different databases, integrate one. So this is the credit risk reporting platform and risk database. So after generating the report, risk is calculated. This information saved in a different database, risk database. So from here we usually the end user, the people who use this data, we need to provide them how they can see the data, so they will not query the data. Yes, if they need, they can query, but more effective way, we give a dashboard. Dashboard means like something you see user interface, like it's okay. So he explained our application is the place where data comes together, gets validated, transform it, and present to the business. So now the architecture begins to make sense, right? So your notes at the end of this meeting, your notebook contains these key points: business goals, so provide accurate and timely mortgage risk reporting; business users, risk analysts, risk managers, executives, compliance team. These are the end users going to be main problems: manual reporting, data inconsistencies, slow reporting, limited visibility, expected benefits, faster reporting, better data quality, improve decision making, reduce manual effort. So today's assignment, Sarah gives you your first assignment. I want you to prepare for tomorrow's workshop. Come with questions. Don't think about solution yet. Think about understanding the business. So key lesson today, you learn something very every successful BSA system, business system analyst understand technology is not starting point, the business problem is. If you don't understand the business problem clearly, the technology becomes much easier. Clearly, the technology becomes much easier to understand. So you need to understand the business problem clearly. Coming up next, in the next session, we'll attend the first requirement gathering workshop. You learn how to ask effective stakeholder questions, how to guide business decision, how to identify hidden requirements, how to avoid making assumptions, how to experience business system analyst lead requirement workshop. Get your notebook ready. Tomorrow you are leading your first requirement meeting. Okay, so for tomorrow we need Jira and we need Confluence. So let's set up Jira and Confluence first. Okay, it's a free version and the production was may slightly different, but for practice this is good enough. Okay, so head over to Google. Okay, so just type Atlassian. This is the company provide you Jira and Confluence here. Okay, so I click here. Okay, so because I have my email, so that's why it's showing my account. So you can just click here. So I want to create a Jira board. Okay, so get started. So you can use a Gmail account. Okay, so it's saying welcome back. Okay, next is creating the Confluence page for me. So first I want to go to Jira. So when you start the Jira, okay, it's coming to the Jira board directly. So I want to create a brand new page. Since it's already created, let me see if I can add a team here. Okay, so here I'm creating, when you log in, it will ask what type of team name. So let's put credit risk. Okay, so I'm going to add Jira space. So it's saying create Jira project. Okay, so I don't know how is your settings going to be. We are not selecting Kanban, so you need to select Scrum. Okay, so let me show you. Just making small so that you know what I'm clicking. So here when you start, it will ask Jira or not. So I'm creating, click Jira. Let me make a little bigger now. Okay, name your space. So yeah, credit. Let me know if you are facing any problem. Okay, credit risk team. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Let me make it small to use it. See, next. So click next. So don't select Kanban, select Jira. Okay, bring your team along. Get started. So here we don't have any email, so we can I'm clicking I'll do later. Okay, I'll click next. Okay, so now that's it. So let me make bigger. Okay, so you see your credit risk team is created. So you have board, and this should be the backlog. Okay, so okay, list is the backlog. Okay, I hope this is the backlog. So usually it says backlog, but we have board here, to do done. Okay, so this is what we'll play around with this one. So now we have Jira created, so now we need a Confluence here. Okay, so these are for project manager. Click the Confluence. So what do you want to try first? pages. Okay, so we need the page. Next, invite your teammates. That's okay, we'll do it later. Okay, so you have 3 days free trial. Okay, get started. Okay, so we see we have created this how the page look like. Okay, so you see it's asking me teammates because we are going to uh, attend our first requirement gathering workshop tomorrow. So we need here, so you can see here you have created your first page, right? So this entire thing we call as a space. Okay, so inside the space, so you are in the credit risk space, and you can create pages, as many pages you want. Okay, so I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to create one page. Okay, let's publish this one. So let me see. Okay, I'm sorry because it's not the version I work daily, so it's something different. So that's why just play around. We just need a page here. So here you can see create button. So I want to have a page. Okay, click the page and give the page name. Let's write credit risk. Don't worry if you don't know how to do this one. Okay, these are important, but it's not very important. Okay, so just click publish. So you can see left side the page is created. Okay, don't worry if it is messy or you're not understanding. So the idea is create a space. Okay, so when you register free account, the space is created, and come to your page here. Under your project you can create. Okay, so here we created the page. So how do you enter the notes here, right? So here you can come here, you can just type your notes, whatever notes you are going to type. Okay, you don't need to put notes, and just showing how this works. So once you are done, click update. Okay, so otherwise when you come to the page, you see it's by default it's giving meeting notes. If you want to use it, otherwise that's okay, but I would prefer a plain page. So here it's for the notes, right? So I'll create an empty page here with the title what I want, and I'll enter my capture note. So if you want to, under this one, if you want to enter one more page and create this the page number 2, whatever you want, and flowchart diagram. And just showing play around this one. Okay, it's not standard, people do mistake. So here you see under credit risk add the flowchart diagram and current ways you can follow the hierarchy, right? So this is very simple. Okay, so that's how you create Confluence, and you can go to Jira, and it's from the same company. Okay, so we are in credit risk and your board. I'm not sure is it the summary is the your backlog, or list is the backlog. I guess list is the backlog. Let's see, you can create what you need to create. Okay, so this is your backlog. Okay, all right, so for the time being we are good. We set up Confluence and Jira. Again, the steps are simple. Just go to Google and sign in with your, so I sign in with my, switch to another account or something, sign in with your Gmail account and create the Jira space. Okay, and Jira again, you have to remember, you have to scrum, you have to select and follow next, and you can land in a page like that. And left side you can see your team board. Okay, and so then you can, if you want to add one more, you can add here. So next we went to Confluence. So you created Confluence page. You can go to your Confluence from here. So we are in is this the space? Yes. So here you have to click the space here, and you are, if you're taking notes or whatever page you want to come here, you can come. Okay, I hope this understand. Let me know if you have any question on the chat. Okay, because this is not the paid version again, this is just a free version, so easy to navigate. But if you're working first time, if you're wondering why we need Confluence and Jira, because in the Jira, here is the place we create all the developer tasks, right? So this is the board, everything will come. I guess list is the backlog list of user stories and working items will go here. You plan it in a sprint, and when the sprint start, it will go to the board. This is how you will manage your development. Okay, and why do you need Confluence? Because you can capture everything, so everyone can have a centralized document project, so everyone can collaborate, everyone can read, so easy to understand, right? So that's why in software development we use Jira and Confluence. Not only this one, there are other software management tools, but these are the this the popular one. So it's free, but the enterprise version is slightly different than this one. It has different features, but this is the basic idea. Okay, I hope this is clear. So that's the end of lesson number 3. Thank you.